Hello everybody, I am Ninjaz and welcome to Ashes of the Singularity. So I've had a bit of an overload this week of real-time strategy games, and I'm going to be doing quite a few RTS videos over the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks or so. That's not to say that we're not going to be doing any of the regular videos as well, but there's going to be a bunch of RTSs mixed in with all of this. So first up is a game I know a lot of people have been looking forward to. It's been one of these big, like, massive scale battle type games that is Ashes of the Singularity, and I've been looking forward to it. I just picked it up yesterday and haven't had a huge amount of time to play it, only enough to get a little bit acquainted with it. But it's pretty sweet, so we are going to go ahead and pop in here and start playing this. Let's see, we're gonna probably want to do something short and sweet, so let's get to a like a small 2-player map. Oh, there's even a tiny map. What do we got? I haven't done any ice maps yet. Sure, this looks cool. So I will be blue and the other team will be red. How about that? And you can choose whichever faction you want to be. There are 2 factions in the game. There's one that's kind of a little bit more alien, and they are the substrates. They've got shields and stuff. And then there's the post-human something coalition. I don't know what the C stands for, but anyways, they are kind of the more humanoid types, so standard more tanks and jets and that kind of thing. Slightly. Everything is still pretty futuristic and crazy looking, but we are going to go ahead and click on back on accident because I'm... Stop. It's a very small menu. Very small menu. And poop. We lost all of our settings. It's like fringe or something. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so there we are. Now, we don't want to be on the same team. That would be stupid. That would be a very short game. You win. I don't know if it would even let you actually do that, but alright, so here we go. Now, you're going to see a lot of similarities here with more traditional RTSs, build up some bases and stuff. There is one weird thing about this, and it's got these lines that go between resource nodes, which are all over the map, and I don't quite know how I feel about that yet. I think it's a little bit too obvious where everything is then. You know there's a resource node that way because there's a line going to it, like quite literally. And that actually kind of bugs me a little bit, but overall, I do really enjoy the game so far. It's pretty sweet. The massive battles look really, really cool. You can get down and like pretty close to the action here too. I'm gonna have this one just repeat, and I'm gonna have this one also just repeat. Boom, and we'll just have both of them go there. But yeah, I am running a little bit older processor here. It's an AMD, I think it's a 1090T. It's a 6-core processor. I've also got a Radeon 380 video card. You know, it's not an exactly top of the line kind of system, but you know, if you're somebody that's got a little bit of a budget, it runs pretty well. So alright, let's see what we got here. We got our first little group of units. There's some brutes and an archer. And yeah, we'll wait for reinforcements. That'll be good. What else can we build here while we're waiting? Let's get a smarty system up. These are some basic defenses. You can hold down shift like a lot of other modern RTSs and it will queue up orders, so they'll finish that and then they'll move down here and build this. Clicking and dragging to select units will only select your military units or only select your engineers if you've got enough of them. It defaults to the military units though. You can assign groups, or there's this nifty little feature here, you can form an army, which will kind of make it all like one unit, which is a bit interesting. Oh, and we got our first bit of action. But yeah, forming units, or forming an army out of your units is good if you've got a whole bunch of units, but you do kind of lack a little bit of the refinement of individual control. Like if they're in a unit and I click on one of them, it selects the whole army instead of just an individual unit. So you kind of lose that control. If you really want to fine-tune it, you can disband it. And, alright. Put it in there. So what we want to do is capture this point so that I can build on these resource nodes here. Let's have them move those guys out a little further. Actually, why don't I have them just go and attack there? And we'll send my engineers down here. So I'm going to want to capitalize on getting as many resources as possible, as quickly as possible, so that I can just start pumping out a huge army, because this is only a 2-player map, and I really want to stay ahead of the computer. The computer's only on easy mode, so I won't go as far as saying this is a gimme, but it's probably not going to be that bad in terms of the challenge. Oh, excellent. These have radioactive deposits. I need those to be able to research upgrades and things. The way that upgrading works is a little strange in this. You don't just build, like, a building and then go in there and upgrade via that building. It's kind of these weird global updates that you get once you score enough of these quanta points. In fact, I think I've got enough right now for something. So yeah, you go in here to your quanta upgrades, and you can research some of these different abilities using the quanta. And so if I buy, like, for example, let's do weapon upgrade. So now that just affects all of my units. And we will attack move. I keep getting larger and larger armies here. And to get quanta, you need to have one of these quantum relays, and that's going to just continually produce quanta over time. However, it does drain your radioactives to do that, and I don't have a lot right now. So if you've played games like Total Annihilation or Supreme Commander and that kind of stuff, you will be pretty used to how the resources work. It's not like, you know, in some of the more medieval style games where you pick up individual resources, take them back, and dump them off in your base. Having resource things just continually provides your base with a stream of resources. We got some action going on down here. What do we got? Okay, so I have hit my population limit, basically, the logistics. And, yeah, we're doing good here. We're capping these points. You can see this is capping. It's a little strange looking. All these guys just kind of shoot these little, like, spirit blobs or something into these. And I don't know if they're supposed to be hacking it or what, but... Alright, sweet. Got our radioactives, which is good because we are out of quanta. So I'm going to come back actually here. Actually, you know what? I will just make an engineer to do that. And we will have these guys come down here. Just keep them on the edge of all the action. Did I get that engineer built? Oh, I can't. I need more logistics. Well, that's a pain. Alright, I'll form you guys into a second group, and I will send you this direction. Oops. So I can't get more logistics until I research it. So I need to get quanta relays going. So we're going to just build a couple of those, which may not be a good idea. There's a lot of guys here. Wow, this looks like it might actually be... This may actually be their bigger forces here. Come on, you guys in the back, get in there. Push the attack. Now these are victory points, which we have turned off right now, so they're pretty much pointless. But if we had the capture points turned on, then this would be something that you'd want to keep and hold. So right now, though, we're just doing like a total annihilation victory, which means I just gotta kill everything, and then we win. Or their base. I don't know if I have to kill everything or if I kill just their base. Either way, stuff's gonna blow up. So this will pretty much cap off most of my side. So it's a tiny map. There's really only a few resource nodes. And I need to keep the herd on them.
We need more logistics.
Yeah, I know we need more logistics. I would very much love to have some more logistics. But they are just trickling in now. So these are generating quanta. I got another one going there, and I think that's going to be a problem. Well, if I wait long enough, some of my robots will blow up. You know. It's the natural process of things.
We need more logistics.
Ooh, that's bad. That is bad. My army here is probably toast. Yeah, we're gonna fall back. That's not good. They've got some of the bigger guys there. Something that I have not been able to get because logistics. Okay, hang on. Just stop. We're gonna need these for defense here, but let's... Are we being pursued? Ooh, wow, is that all that's left? Okay, we need you to make an armory. As a matter of fact, I need you to make 2 armories. That's bad. They could potentially backdoor me right there. Alright, we're going to press forward with these guys. It's a small unit army, but we're working on it. Once you guys are done there, we're gonna need some turrets. I don't have much to defend here. I might as well make the most of what I got. Oh, and we are incurring into red territory. You can see when you get these big, massive groups of enemies that they've got, or not enemies, what am I saying? Big, massive groups of units, they start moving in these cool formations and stuff, which is cool except for the fact that they're almost always these really long formations. Let's see, if I can cap this off of them. Oh, they're not even defending it. Oh ho ho. What do we got? All right. We need some cruisers. I just like having one of everything, so we're going to queue that up. And oh, I think we can get more logistics. Yes.
Quantum upgrade installed.
Ah, we needed that. Okay. So we will now unpause these. Go, flow. Give us armies. And I am going to build a dreadnought launcher here. I'm kind of getting my base a bit cluttered, but whatever. This army is going to be toast when it comes up against some of those bigger things. But alright, here we go. We are now getting some actual competent military up here. These guys have done quite a good job, though, for being just their basic units. And these guys are working on those turrets. They've got a few of them up now. Ooh, there's a big turret there. Wow. We're hitting it. We're hitting it. It's not taking damage very quickly, though. Oof, that cost me. Still, that's going to do some damage to them on their resources. This is good. Anything I can do to keep the pressure off of me. I'm weak up here, and I'm really worried that they can move in with those bigger units they've got. Which they haven't done. Which is actually kind of amazing. I'm going to have this guy work on that. This guy, I want him to come down here.